A bus from El Paso, Texas, pulls into Chicago's Union Station last week. It's carrying just some of the over 1,700 asylum seekers that Texas Governor Greg Abbott has recently sent to Chicago from the southern border. While Abbott has come under fire for his lack of coordination, local organizations are helping tackle the challenge. The Salvation Army's Freedom Center in Humboldt Park is providing temporary housing for migrants.
There are beds available. We give them a hot meal. We give them phones so that they can, reach out to their families back home and let them know that they got here safely.
It's something Johannes Favi remembers well from when he came alone to the U.S. from Benin in 2013.
Post my release, I just started helping out.
9 years later, he's a coordinator for the Interfaith Community for Detained Immigrants CETA program. It welcomes new immigrants to Chicago with everything from warm clothes to snacks and shoes of all sizes.
They are human beings just like us, so they are in need of support, and this is our time to help them.
Volunteers from the Interfaith Community for Detained Immigrants have been coming here to Greyhound Station for years to provide migrants coming from around the country with much needed supplies. But lately, as this crisis has increased, they're not only coming here to Greyhound, but to Union Station and delivering supplies directly to the hotels where migrants are staying throughout the city.
I actually was able to go volunteer last week at the hotel, and it's definitely something different that I didn't expect to see.
But not everything has ran smoothly. In neighboring DuPage County, Burr Ridge took 64 migrants into this hotel last month. And the town's mayor, Gary Grasso, had no idea they were coming or leaving.
They apparently were here for 12 days from September 7th to the 19th with no notice to us. All of them were moved out.
When Grasso inquired about the legality and health status of the migrants his town received, he says Governor J.B. Pritzker's office
called us xenophobic just because we asked some really basic questions.
While many Democrats have criticized Abbott and Florida's Ron DeSantis for using the migrants as political pawns, Grasso says Pritzker has done the same.
Well, the governor's office made a mistake. Somebody high up in his office should have said, we made a mistake. Here's how we want to coordinate more, and we would have all been cooperative.
But the political back and forth isn't a concern for volunteers like Abby Rose, who are working harder now than ever before.
It's so clear. There's always so much more to be done. There aren't enough hours in the day. And so while I get to come and go, I feel torn when I have to leave again.
And we should note we did reach out to Governor Pritzker's office asking if he had a response to the complaints expressed by Mayor Gary Grasso. We did not hear back. In Burr Ridge, Logan Schijano, Northwestern News Network.